Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my shop. Well, the door's closed, the overhead door's closed, and the truck's out here running. So I guess I'm gonna do a little cruising before I get back on getting that radio installed. So stay tuned for part 2 of the radio install of this 1949 Chevrolet 3100. Alright, first things first, we need to get that radio delete plate off. And I'm going to tell you, these, those are tight, so I'm going to have to go at them from underneath. Got my safety glasses on. So we're going under here to see what we can do. Go. All right, there's the delete. All right, I guess the next thing to do would be to fit the speakers up there. All right, here's the radio. I'm gonna step around and make sure I haven't I've moved that seat around a bit. But I don't know if I'm going to put the radio in and then wire it, or wire it first. I'll see how it is first. All right. Let's get back down underneath again. I bet you that's the first time that radio delete plate's been out since this truck was manufactured. Okay, let's get him up here. And it goes just like that, huh? Pretty much like that. So that's the only things that hold them speakers in. That's kind of wild, isn't it? There's the radio. All right. Okay. I'll probably wire it from down here. Yeah. Next step is the radio, because that's actually what holds these speakers in. So if there's any way I can jimmy that like that. Okay. Be right back again. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm pulling off the all the knobs. In the old day, those knobs and those old radios back in the day, I remember them well. I did a lot of that as I was learning my way around electronics. Well, back in the day, they were made of kind of like a, you know, like that pot metal. So all this stuff is plastic. We're going to put my magnetic holder there to use. Okay. How he secures. I'm definitely not going to drill up there on my dash. That's a fact. Alright. All the wiring, everything out of the way. Alright, let's see what we got down here. This might prove to be a little fun, trying to hold the speakers while you start the radio. Almost need 2 people or 3 sets of hands. Well, now I'm assuming that this is going to slide. I better fit it first. Make sure everything lines up and goes through, and it does. Not supposed to have to do any cutting up there. All right. Okay. I think, oh, there went my screws, because there's enough metal. Let's bring it down and do this. There's enough metal to, okay. Does that seem right? Let's do this. Let's fit it outside first. I should have done that before I started. All right. There. Let's see. See, that goes up like that. Okay. And there is a gap there for the speakers. Okay. That's pressed all the way up. Right? That pressed all the way up. Yes, it is. And there's a gap for, okay. So the speaker goes between. All right. Just trying to get the ducks lined up here. I might be off camera some. All right. Put him on. And then get him lined up as such. All right, he goes like that. All right, let's get this pulled up. There. There. That's what I want, to see that. And that's how I believe it goes. Okay. Let's keep him like that. Let's keep his handy right there. I probably did a whole lot of this out of the truck. I should have recorded it. Let's see. I'm not going to move that camera, so let's put another camera. Let's put the telephone camera to work. Now we're recording. Okay. Just got to figure this stuff out. All right, take 10. All right. Wait a minute, is that a slot? Maybe a slot there for that to sit into. Okay, well that's the setup as I'm going to try to put it together. I tried, I fit the this outside plastic chrome piece here, and there was a gap between the chrome piece and the right here in the hole. And there was just enough gap for these speaker brackets. So I believe that's correct. Now I don't have instructions for installing this. I guess I could have looked online. But that's how I believe it goes. So we're going to try to put it together like this and go from there. Video 2. All right, what I've done is I've removed the nuts that were on the back side here and here, and I've relocated them to the front here to secure the speaker assembly to the radio. Now, it just didn't seem right that the speaker would just be held on just between the friction between the plate and the dash right here. Seems like that would be more secure. And the plate doesn't want to go back too far. It doesn't go back real far anyway. It stops because it tapers. This housing here actually tapers. So that's what I've been doing kind of off camera on the other one. And I'm tightening these up. And that way the two bolts, once I get it, these two rods through the dash here, those two holes, now time to go back under and see what we can come up with here. All right. Of course, this is a lot bigger assembly. Good thing there's some room in this dash. is a washer. A lock washer. And there it went. I'm not feeling the threaded part portion at all. And I can't tell how far we're going in. There's threads. I'll thread him first. We're doing this all by feel because I don't want to get back up. He started, so he ain't coming out. Until this other one that fell here beside me somewhere. Where'd you go, buddy? All right. How in the world did you go way back here? All right. Maybe I can reach under. All right. What a pain. What a ever-loving pain. All right. They say this cranks my tractor, huh? All right. Me, oh my, oh my. He's going in, okay. All right. Something just popped in. I mean, we're talking about the proverbial hair of clearance here. All right. And I see the speakers there. All right. That doesn't look bad at all. Maybe too much chrome. Let's see. That's it. All right. Like I said, it's plastic. We don't want to overdo it for nothing. All right. Not bad. Well, I'll tell you what. It ain't coming back. It ain't coming out. My heirs will have to take that out. Because I ain't. Me oh my. Here's underneath. Here's one of the speaker wires. Here's the other. Here's the back of the radio there. And let me see, maybe I can, I don't know how that's showing. All right, I couldn't tell how that showed, but that was the back of the speaker there with the protective boot and everything. I mean, it bolted right up. It fit. So I'm gonna give it kudos for that. Now I don't know, I'm going upside down and downside up. I guess I'll try it this way too. Okay, anyway, I'll get that on the edit. So anyway, I just wanted to show the backside. This yellow wire is the constant hot wire. It's the one that's hot at all times in order to retain your memories and such. The red wire here to the stereo, that's for the switch. You want no power on it. All right, I'm back finally. Okay, I haven't been able to record most of what I've been doing as my camera went dead as I was recording and didn't even know it. I thought I heard a beep, but that's the way it is. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm guesstimating about right there. This doesn't have to be precise, as the hole other than those hot other than them hot dadgum shavings coming down on me. All right, let's see if my nut and bolt, where they at. Right here. Okay. See if that'll fit through there. And he do. All right, this is going to be twofold. That's this hole I drilled is for the rear bracket here, and it's also for a ground for the radio. Okay, good deal. Let's get this nut and bolt started. I didn't want to come from up top because I didn't want to drill any holes up top, because keep losing my hat. All right, where's my ground wire? There he is. All right, we got to get him situated. Okay. And get him on there. All right, there he is. He's grounded. Excellent ground, because it's also, of course, some of this, most of this chassis of that radio is plastic. Kind of surprised about that, but hey, you know, brand new, that radio markets for nearly $400. So anyway, there you go. All right, and let's get him on this radio here, back here. It'll be a good stiff. Oh yeah, that's good. That'll secure him real good. Now, keep losing my head. I want to get my beautiful locks too nasty. Of course, I try to keep this vehicle somewhat clean, so they ain't gonna be too bad. All right, where's my... This has actually been quite an endeavor. that should be a good ground. He ain't going anywhere. All right, we've got power to the people. Oh, man, living in the 60s, huh? I think they're still saying that these days. I don't think they even know what in the world they're talking about. But, you know, hey. Get in there like that. All right. Now, what I need to do is I need to drill a hole in my glove box for my USB. And I'm going to do it towards the back. I don't want to... I only want a hole that's necessary. I don't need it too big, but that's not going to be big enough. I want to bring my bigger Versa in. I thought of the idea. Okay. I did, because I'm going to have to use it to drill for the antenna. A lot of what I'm doing is off camera, so you just hear me talk, I guess, because I just can't. Here we go. Just can't seem to. Yeah, that looks like it should be big enough. Let's see if that memory stick will go. Just needs a little bigger. Okay. All right. There we go. So, because I will be changing him a lot, especially since I don't have a CD player. All right. Okay, I won't have to dress these wires up, but the next thing I got to do now is position and run my antenna. All right, so let's try to. Alright. There's my memory stick. Cool. Actually, we can do a little test. Turn the key on. There we go. And I expect that without an antenna. Well, cool beans. Should revert to the clock here momentarily. Well, you know, it may have lost all that custom programming I did. Yep, it did, because I wanted it to be clock. All right. 12:19. Yeah, it's lost. There we go. All right. Good deal. Now let's move on to the antenna. All right. The key to locating the antenna is to mount it. This is where it was designed to go in the OEM application. And what you have to do is make sure you've got your hood fully opened, and because you don't have too much clearance here for that antenna to clear. Now I guess I could come over just right to there, and that won't be interfering with my my line of vision. So I'm going to put my finger, well, sorry, you're going to get my back, it's going to block it. But I'm making my mark right there. All right. And it's got to be a good enough size hole to where, yeah, let's move these up, okay. These slide down. You see, this slides down, and then it works like that, and then when you tighten this all down, it clamps it. You know, it's kind of like a drywall type clamp, all right? So anyway, that hole, that looks like at least half-inch, maybe a little over 3/4 of an inch. I've got a step bit, so that's what I'm going to do. And here we go. I will be beyond all return. Okay. But before I do that, let me look at what I've got directly underneath that on the dash. You know, I'm going to put my finger right in line. And okay, there's nothing there but metal. Okay. Good deal. That's actually a good spot. All right. All right. No return. Here we go. All right, let me get my crescent wrench. He's not quite vertical. I'm doing it to slot to where it'll go more to the vertical, like that. Yeah, kind of that'll do. Before you then put where I want it. me see on there. Either I just stripped it or I like using the correct size wrenches. Antenna is something I can replace fairly easy anyway. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's what I want right there. A slight slant to the back and pretty plumb that way. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. I got some light on it and I got it mounted. Let me see, step around the light here. And that's what it looks like mounted up there, right here. It's tight now, so I can't maneuver it, but it's pretty straight up as far as vertically. And it's got a slight lean back from the front. I've run out of room, I can't back out anymore. So I'll show that maybe on an outside shot. And then we'll open the hood. And there you go, got plenty of clearance. So if you go to mount an antenna in the stock OEM position, which is where I've put this one, you need to make sure you've got enough clearance to raise that hood. All right, now on the inside and get those wires cleaned up, get that antenna plugged in, and let's see what it's going to do. Cleaned up, got the antenna in, and we got the mic in. I got the mic here on the for now I just have it on the sun visor. And I've dressed it down inside the windlass. I just pried it out a little bit and dressed it down inside the windlass for now. And, I may, when I go to replace these windshields, I may explore putting it permanently up here and running the wire down that way. But for now, that'll work. So at this point, we're ready for a test drive. But my grandsons just pulled up, and I got to watch them because their grandmother's out shopping, and the other grandmother that watches them is fixing to go out shopping. So somehow I've got stuck with this babysitting job. Of course, they ain't babies. They're both, young boys. But anyway, there's where we're at.